Good morning. So did he. But he's got a little. Well, good morning. Hopefully you enjoyed watching Owen do a little power takeoff and landing. So that's kind of cool. The plane is home. We're excited. So here's kind of what's been going on. We've actually traded this grain buggy in. We have bought, sorry about that. Had to take that phone call. So yeah, I've actually always had this tarp for this buggy. The deal was I'd put it on. So when we traded in, they didn't have to do it. I never put it on because before we had these two shops, it always stayed in the other old tractor barn, which we call it. The headroom isn't a lot, so you actually can only put your fingers between where it came in. So now it's going on, it's getting traded in. We found another used 750 buggy. It's gonna be pretty sweet, except for the fact it's red, but it's got scales, and it's got a couple cameras, and it's got an adjustable spout. So that's gonna be fun. So we're gonna get going with this day. I think we're gonna start roasting beans, finish putting this tarp on. Oh, we had a load of corn go out yesterday. Anyways, go and change, do chores.
Not going, is it?
Nope. It's on.
Good.
It's on. He's holding. Okay, the buggy's put away. It's ready for when they bring the other one here. We're gonna go set up for roasting soybeans. It's really, actually been busy enough. I really haven't taped a whole lot yet today, but there's a lot gonna go on here today and tomorrow. Time for the British.
Issue.
What do you mean?
Well, you try to lift it, this makes a clanging noise. And these are all stiff. I don't know if something's like seized in it or.
I have no power.
Gear and gear. You just push back, lift. Seized up. Go all the way back.
Well, we'll get her in spot and unhook it and then.
Yeah, get her spot on. And look at something else for now, or I don't know if I take the cover off and move up that shaft, maybe it's seized or.
Interesting. Well, that's going to be a problem for another day, not today. We're not going to roast till tomorrow, so I'll either unhook the generator off the 806 and use it, or when Mike gets back from cutting grass, put the cock shut on. I'm not too sure which I'm going to go with yet. Catch pan. So during the winter, we put new insulation and new steel on the roaster. Which helped out. Oh, I roasted a bunch so far. Helped out quite a bit. As for speed. To the last, I'm going to say 2,200 bushel, give or take a couple hundred bushel. So this will definitely get us ready to harvest. So we're going to take the next couple days and just roast this out and be done with it. And this bin will be clean and ready for the new crop. So if you're new to this channel and you haven't seen what we're doing here before, we're roasting soybeans. We roast them to roast all the oil out of them, and it's great protein. You have to roast them at a minimum of 250 degrees, and you don't really want them hotter than 270. If they get too hot, I've seen a drop in production, and if they get too low, I'll see a drop in production. That's the gist of it. So we're just gonna kind of carry on with this day. I gotta sweep this floor, which we'll do right now. And then we'll turn on the sweep again. So I guess I should state that you don't, if you're new, you don't understand. I am a chicken farmer, an egg farmer, and we make our own feed. So we grow our own crops here on the farm to feed the chicken so it can lay a high quality egg for you. That's just the kind of work it takes. There never seems to be a dull moment here. I mean, there's always something going on. Sweepy, sweepy, sweep. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna carry on this day, and we'll get back to you and see what's going on. I'll probably be sitting in a truck, or we'll be doing something else. We'll see. Unfortunately, this is the majority of the day. Sit and babysit. There's a very simple system. Beans are held in this tank right there. To the wagon, up the leg, held this tank, gravity fed into the roaster. So, one straight flame in the center, beans get tumbled around, from one end to the other, come out, go into our cooling tank. The way we monitor temperature is you either just slow the feed of beans down or speed them up. So you just sit here and watch all day and just continuously make sure that wagon's full, make sure that bin's full, make sure the roaster's fed. That's all we got to do. Unfortunately, it just takes a while to do this, but it is nice having this bulk storage tank. I don't know, back in 2010, even in 2013, before we switched over to the dryer system, we used to roast into the old dryer, and you would only be able to handle what was into the feed barn, which is about 1,500 bushels. So you were always relying on, oh man, we got to roast either once a month or once every other month, depending. Sometimes you'd fill wagons, but having about 5,000 bushel, even though it takes a few days to do it, that's real handy. Plus there's another 1,500 in that barn there, so you can possibly have 6,500 bushels of roasted soybeans on hand, and then once that's empty, you got about a month to decide when you can roast. So it's been helpful. Anyways, we'll check back in. So 5 minutes to fill that, and then it takes about 15 to 20 to empty it, then you got to fill it again. Now time to fill the wagon. Well, that's all for roasting today. It's like 5:30. Last we're gonna do is we're gonna check out my brother's pit special. He's gonna change the oil in it, and then that's gonna be a day. So make sure you like and subscribe, and get a few clips of that. Got her draining?
Yep.
Nice.
Lose the nipple and off she went.
Excellent. So they call this a boxer engine, 540 cubic inch or 9 liter. That runs this little bad boy.
So this is what they used for dog fighting, didn't they?
Well, no, but like you're like in World War One.
Yeah.
They had biplanes. They were actually, I think, a lot bigger than this physically, but it probably was the fabric still.
This is still part of the inverted system then?
I actually can't answer that, Eric.
Oh.
I want to say it's an oil cooler. It's got fins in the back. I'm guessing. Yeah, it will be my cooling, my Kelvin. That's an oil cooler for sure.
Oil cooler, that's the inverted system. So when you fly upside down.
Which is basically just an external sump system, right?
Yeah.
Like a dry sump. There's no oil pump or oil pan in it.
Right on.
Well, I'm ready to go first.
Okay, have a good one, man.
There you go.
I'm sure it's actually a pretty cool site. Got all got all the tractors in here, and then almost plain. So I went home, changed, had dinner, oil's changed. We're gonna go for a flight. I thought I'd take you guys along. That's how we're gonna end the video. It's gonna be awesome. So I guess before we get right into this, in this type of plane, Owen, or the pilot, actually sits in the back behind you, passenger up in the front. Just so you're aware what you're gonna see. This one first, top one first, right?
Let me see here.
Top one.
So I did the bottom first. Sorry, bottom together.
It is, okay, I had it right the first time.
Nope. Sorry, you're right. The bottom like this. So put your bottoms together
Yes.
as one.
Yeah.
And then load up your top guy.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Did you want that loose enough for what's here? You can actually loosen your crotch off down there too. Just
fine. It's this side that's not.
yeah, just push down on that tang and then pull. If that makes sense.
It does.
You gotta kind of dig, yeah, flip it right up there.
It's better.
Because you want the belts actually like on your stomach, not
Yeah, we
so
want.
your legs aren't restricted.
Yeah. Top 10. There we go. Now we're good.
Yeah, I didn't listen enough for Tyler.
That's all good. Okay. Good. landed. We're good. It was a great time. Got to check out all our crops from the air, which you don't appreciate that till you really do it. I went obviously for a couple loops and some GeForce tolerance. Really wasn't expecting to do that tonight, but that's all good. I love that kind of crap. Get the old heart pumping. Anyways, you guys make sure you like, subscribe. Have a good one. Peace.